What's up everyone, it's Insomnius here again, and I just want to quickly apologise for not uploading anything in the past couple of days, and that's just purely because I've been completely sweating the new Infected plays. I've been playing it pretty much non-stop since it come out, having a lot of fun with that, and just to kind of give you a perspective on how much I've actually been playing it, my average kills a game has actually dropped from 52 to about 25 average kills a game. So that's how much I've been playing it. And you see right here at the beginning of the gameplay, I do get the first 2 kills with the FMG Kimbos, but I don't pull them out for the rest of the gameplay. I get all my kills with the P90 from here on, so don't hate me too much for that first little double kill. Well, that's just how it is. And I actually recorded this commentary yesterday, late night yesterday, and it was probably one of my best commentaries I've done so far. There wasn't many fuck-ups, it was all in one take, no stopping or cutting or anything like that. Which is what I'm going to try again this episode, but I mean, not this episode, sorry, this video. But I actually went to watch that video, the commentary back, and noticed there was no audio. I looked at my audio jacks in the back of my computer and my mic wasn't fully plugged in, so I kind of like face palmed IRL and just rage quit the commentary and went to sleep. So if I sound tired in this video, that's why. It's pretty early morning. I'm trying to get this commentary done again and out the way. So just a little context behind this video. This wasn't actually my first double MOAB, but it is the first double MOAB I've actually been able to record and upload. My first double MOAB was actually the day before getting this gameplay, and that was on a 6v6, kill confirmed on Outpost, 4 minutes in, and there was only like 9 confirms gone after 4 minutes. So joining that game, I knew that those players were not going to be playing the objective, as there's only as they'd only captured 9 of the dog tags during the entire course of the, like 4 minutes of the match. So I ended up playing in that and actually getting probably what was my fastest MOAB so far. I think it was probably about 1 minute 10 seconds. I was using the UMP, and I called in that MOAB and the host like left the game, so it migrated, switched to a new host, and then I died as it rejoined in. And then I went on another kill streak, got my second MOAB, called it in. And then the host either dashboarded, timed out by turning his Xbox off, or signed out, something like that. But either way, my gameplay is not going to see the light of day now, because if that happens in a game, it doesn't save to your theatre. And currently, that's my only way of recording. I have to record using my PVR from theatre mode because I'm using HDMI, and I don't currently have a HDMI, a component to HDMI converter. But I have ordered one of those, so it should be here within the next week, so I shouldn't be losing any more gameplays from there on, which will be pretty awesome. And you'll see in a minute, I do come up a bit lucky here. You'll see right now, I end up getting a triple drop shot stun grenade spray while on a red screen, which is pretty lucky, pretty awesome. And just pick off this guy here. But you'll notice in this gameplay, I am playing with, well, you can't tell, but I am playing with a party of 7, I believe. And kind of when I play, if I'm playing 6v6, I'll either play with 4 to 6 people. And if I'm playing 9v9, I'll most likely play with about 6+ players. And when you're playing in like big parties like these, with like people who are all trying to get like high scoring games like you are, it can kind of be a pain in the ass, cause there's less kills to go around, everyone's rushing in for all the kills and flipping spawns and stuff like that. But it's always a good idea. Like you'll see in this gameplay, 2 of my teammates, so 2 of the 7 people in my party are actually running ballistic vests and UAVs. And you'll see here, this is always a nice way to start off a MOAB streak with a nice 5-man spray. But anyway, if you're running like big parties, it's always a good idea to have 1 or 2 of the guys running these lower kill streaks and then switching it up which player runs them, like after every game or something, just to ensure that, you know, each player can get some extra kills. Of course, playing with big parties often means less kills for some of the players. Like most of the time in these ground war games, like you'll see at the end of this game, the only person who did like substantially well was me, like as in a high scoring game, and that's purely because there's just not enough kills to go around, and I was fortunate enough to get most of the kills. And I do pick up about 3 ballistic vests in this game, and they saved my life probably twice where I was 1 bullet off death. And they can really come in handy, especially if you've got those 2 guys running the ballistic vest. They can use them themselves, they can send them out to your teammates, make sure they don't die in those streaks so you can get more streaks in. They're just probably one of the best kill streaks in the game. One of the less annoying ones to play against as well, because if people on the enemy team are using ballistic vests, as long as you're flanking them and taking them on so you have the advantage, you're probably always going to kill them. They're not really going to take you out, but if you are taking them on in a head-on-head situation and they are using like a balanced I can't even get my words out properly. If they are using like a submachine gun and you're using a submachine gun, they're gonna have the advantage over you if you're taking them on head on. So you gotta try and not do that if you're coming against people with ballistic vests. But if you are wearing a ballistic vest, still try and flank around, because even though you can take that 1 to 2 bullet extra damage, it's still best not to take people head on, just because you might get lag comped, you might miss a couple of bullets, and you might end up getting screwed over anyway. So you'll see during this gameplay, I do tend to play pretty smart. I try and pick my gunfights. I try and take them on from the side. I'm always ADSing when I go around corners to make sure I've got the jump on people. But you did see earlier on that escalator kind of area, I kind of was using my P90 as an assault rifle, which normally isn't a good idea. And you see there, the ballistic vest saves me again, a good example of where I might have died. But the P90, it's normally not a good idea to try and take people on the long range, but if you've got your full specialist bonus, your submachine guns can play more like assault rifles. If you've got your specialist bonus, your assault rifles can play more like submachine guns, and they all become more versatile. So that's pretty much the end of the gameplay. I get the double MOAB. It was probably about 3 to 3.5 minutes per MOAB. So I hope you enjoyed that. And a quick series update. The series I'm going to be doing on how to get MOABs on every map and every game mode. The first episode will be out in the next 2 days, definitely. I've been working on about 3 episodes. So if the first video does get a good response, I'll have a good little stockpile of videos to upload for you guys. And the final score of this game, I believe, is 88-5, so I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I've been Insomulus. I'll leave you with this clip right at the end. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Securing B.